foot pegs, rear foot pegs. Minor detail, but I took them apart, cleaned them up, painted them, cleaned up the pins, got the cotter pins, got new cotter pins for them because they were rusted in there. So install those now.
Not that I'll be taking too many passengers, I don't think, but just part of the bike. Let's keep it fairly original.
So, minor detail, but another step. I noticed the light lens is cracked here, so I just get a new one of those, I guess. They're easy to get, cheap on eBay, so. Okay, just doing some checks here. Just check the spark plug gap. Spark plug, the right spark that was in it is still good. I think I got this one, but it's a different number, so I'm not sure if it's hotter or colder. Anyways, then I found out how much oil I need in the forks. 130, 140 centimeters or cc's of 1030, and then the length of the rear shocks, and then the compression, what it should be, and point gap 0.3 to 0.4 millimeters, and yeah, and then the valves. I couldn't remember if I did the valves when I put the engine together, but I'm pretty sure I did, so I just checked the one valve here now, and it's supposed to be 0.05, so just pulling off the sure enough it's at it's just right, it fits in there, so I'm pretty sure I did the two valves, so that'll be it for that. So we'll put this cover back on. That'll be the intake valve, and exhaust, same thing. So now I get the points here. Just check and see what the point gap's supposed to be. So I'm going to set that here right away, and double check the timing. So we'll see what that ends up being. So let's see here. Tighten this up. Okay. Now I know I got the nut for the flywheel is left loose because I couldn't tighten it when I put it on the bench. So I got to take this off anyways because I got to get the engine at top dead center. Check the timing and the points, and yeah, still there. Oh. Now, there, so we're supposed to be 3 to 4. I think that'll work. It's only 3 to 4, so a little tight there. So, and there's a mark there. I went by that when I lined it up, so I'm going to call that good. Points. Then I'm going to rotate this. Yep, that's pretty good. I can watch it just starting to run the F, so You watch it, and you hear it opening right there. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Let me make sure all this is tight. Okay. So yeah, there's a mark here, and line with the F. That's what the book said, and it's just as the point starts to open, which it is, just starting to. That's good for timing. The point adjustment is on the low end of that because it lined up with a mark here that I found. So yeah, it's all good. So that's just luck. I'm just going to double check the points. When all else fails, you guess it. Okay. So I hope my stator's good. There's no evidence of any reason why it wouldn't be any good because it's nothing burnt up on it. I look at it, cleaned it up good, cleaned up the flywheel, so I get spark, so that's a good thing. But hopefully my stator, yeah, hopefully all the stator's good. I think the had a shaft in the engine, the transmission that was cracked. So I think that's the reason why this thing finally was, dead. It was being used and then it crapped out. Let's see if I got a screw for that. I think I do. And then that's why it finally gave up. It was a big job to take apart the transmission and fix it. So, hopefully everything else was running when it stopped, and it still should be running. Okay, so just did the speedometer cable there. Fished it up through the grommet underneath there. It's pretty tight with all the wires and that you can see back here. Anyway, else got that in there, and then put the headlight. A lot of wires in there. There's a lot of stuff. All the wiring's in there, so it's tight. Anyways, get that in there. So now I'm gonna start looking at the brakes. Start hooking up this stuff here. I think I got everything there for that. And the back, and then I'll start working on the chain. I don't know if I've shown this. So this is gonna have a paint job here pretty quick. I've cleaned it out inside and I put some oil in it for the winter. So let's just see what it looks like in here now. Still a little bit oily probably, and a bit rusty, yeah. So I'm going to have to spend some time cleaning that again. It gets rusty so quick, but salt water or salt and vinegar really cleans it up. So I had it cleaned up really nice. So I think I got to do that again. Got the chain on. I had to take a couple links out. So I got that. I had some joiners. Got a chain, the cover on the front sprocket there, so it's all working good. The wheels lined up. Just ran into a little trouble here. Got a new exhaust pipe, but of course it's aftermarket. The bend is not just right. It needs to fit nice and snug and flush on the exhaust port. It don't. So what I might end up doing is just cutting this with an axe saw straight across up close, bolt it onto the head, take the rest of the muffler and attach it, and then wherever it sits just tack it. And if it's off an eighth of an inch here or there, I can weld it up. I can weld it and stitch it around and then grind it off nice, and yeah, it'll be a line, but won't be too bad. So I think that's what I might do. Then I got the brake stabilizer rod is not the right one. This one's got a curve into it because of what came on the bike. The one needs to be straight because it don't fit very good back here. Back here it don't fit very good, so I'm gonna probably get a new one of those. Got a front brake hooked up. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm almost out of stuff here. I can put the shocks on, I guess. Almost out of stuff to do here.